Hello guys, this is Julia back with another video, and today I'm going to show you guys how to sign up for the Windows Insider program and to get Windows Insider builds on your computer. So pretty much, first of all, talking about what it is. I know most of you probably know if you're into computers a lot, but not all know. But basically, with the Windows Insider builds, you can sign up for the Windows Insider program and you can get basically betas of Windows 10, or should I say Insider previews, which means they add new features and you get whole new builds and you're able to test out the new features coming in the next Windows 10 updates, which the next Windows 10 update is going to be the Fall Creators Update coming out October 17th, I believe, and it is September 12th, and yeah, October 17th, it'll be on the third Tuesday that the update will come out, and anyone can get it. But Windows Insiders will get it probably a couple weeks before the final build, that is, because right now, if you get Windows Insider, you're going to have most of those because pretty much the last couple builds are just stabilizing it at the moment. But pretty much, if you'd want to sign up for builds or you just like new features, it's really awesome, but you will experience bugs most likely because they are previews and betas and they're not the final versions. And they're going to be releasing newer updates, so pretty much you will get updates a lot, but it depends also what ring you sign up for. There's like a slow ring and a fast ring, and I'll explain that when I get to it. Start menu, you're going to go to settings, and first you want to make sure that before you sign up for Insider builds you have to have at least the Creators Update installed. So if you want to check your build, go to System and go to About and confirm if it's 15063. If it's not 15063, you don't have it. For example, 14393 would be AU or Anniversary Update, which if you have that build, or you have even older, such as NU, which is November Update 10586, which I doubt many of you guys are running, or the very first version of Windows 10, the RTM 10240, which I doubt like anyone's running, to be honest. Most likely, you're either on AU or CU at this point. I have CU, even the latest cumulative update, the .608, because I updated, because today is Patch Tuesday, because it's September 12th, so second Tuesday of the month. So I have the Creators Update. If you don't, you can see I have the Windows 10 Upgrade Assistant. You can download this from Microsoft, or if you're on AU, they might have something to do with the Creators Update in Windows Update, and if you click it, it might take you to where you could download the Upgrade Assistant. Or you could just simply search Windows 10 download on Google, go to the first link, and then, which is the Microsoft download Windows 10 link, and then they'll have an Update Now button on the top you can click, which should download the Upgrade Assistant. Because if you go to Windows Update, Update and Security here, it may not find the update in here, and the Upgrade Assistant will for sure make sure it's up to date, which I'm up to date, and I just updated it. So once you're here, it's best to have all the latest cumulative updates too. So if for example, you're watching this just now and you realize you don't have .608, might want to get it first so it doesn't confuse it or slow the process down. But what you're going to do is once you're on Settings, Update, and Security, you're going to go to the Windows Insider Program tab. And you're going to see it says Get Insider Preview Builds. Windows 10 is now available on PC and phone. Thanks to the help and hard work of the insiders who are already participating in the Windows Insider program. It's the best Windows ever, and now you can continue to help us make it even better. Join the Windows Insider program. You'll be able to opt in to receive preview builds and give us feedback on our latest work. So pretty much, if you like testing things and giving feedback, the Windows Insider program is for you, because it'll pop up feedback a lot, and you can click it, and then you can give feedback on whatever they ask, or you could go into the feedback app, and you can give feedback, or you could suggest things they can add or things they can fix, such as if any of you guys are on Insider builds and experiencing this problem with these custom fonts with the box in between the time, I would actually like you guys to report that to Microsoft. I'm going to report it when I get straight on the next build, but it's been a glitch since like the Creators Update, and it's really annoying. So if you guys could please report this little glitch to Microsoft, because the more of us that report it, the more that they're going to fix it, because that bug is pretty annoying. I mean, just to have a box instead of a colon, it's weird. But anyways, you are going to also have to have a Microsoft account signed in order to use Windows Insider builds, and you must have telemetry turned on, and I think you might have to have Cortana. Not exactly sure about that. You might be able to disable it in builds, but I know you have to have telemetry, and if you don't, and if you have this get started grayed out, then you might want to go in your privacy settings and fix it, or if you used an app like WinArrow Tweaker to disable telemetry, you might want to go back in there and re-enable telemetry, and then reboot, and then you should be able to get this. So I'm going to click Get Started, and first we have to link an account, so I'm going to have to blur out the email in the video, or whatever, but my Microsoft account shows use this account. We're going to hit continue, and it says loading, this won't take long, and it says what kind of content would you like to receive. If you do just fixes, apps, and drivers, that means you're only going to get like the cumulative updates early for whatever branch you're on, the current branch, which right now is the creators update, but it'll turn to be the fall creators update when it comes out, and then you'll get fixes for that, like the dot whatever at the end, like dot 608 for example, those kind of updates. Like it'll still be, for example, 15063, but you'll get newer dot blah 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 updates than most people. So that's just pretty much, it doesn't get a new Windows build, it stays on the current build and just gets cumulative updates faster. And then you got active development of Windows, which means, right now it means the builds leading to the fall creators update, which pretty much are, if you want to test out the fall creators update early, select this one. Skip ahead and next Windows release is going beyond Fall Creators Update, getting the RS4 ring, which RS3 is going to be Fall Creators Update, RS2 is Creators Update, and then RS4 is going to be the update after Fall Creators Update, whatever they decide to call it. Maybe Spring Creators Update? No. Just no, okay. That's probably not even going to be it, and if it actually is, I'm going to freak out when I watch this video and hear that. But for example, because I want to get the Fall Creators Update, I'm going to do active development of Windows. Besides, I think the skip ahead is full right now. I don't even think you can get into that right now until the Fall Creators Update gets released. So I think that ring is actually full, and if I click it, it's just going to revert to just fixes. So I'm just going to go to active development of Windows, get all the latest Windows content, including regular new builds of the Windows operating system. Now, if you click the other one, it's going to say, you know, skipping ahead and all that, and getting even further than the normal. So I'm going to click continue. What pace do you want to receive the preview builds? Slow is best for insiders who enjoy seeing new preview builds with minimal risk to their devices and want to provide feedback to make Windows devices great. So if you don't like also getting a bunch of like builds constantly, but you still want to get feedback and have a more stable device, slow is the ring for you. But you know me, I'm fast. Best for insiders who enjoy being the first to identify issues, provide suggestions and ideas to make Windows devices great. So I see all the new stuff right when it gets released pretty much, which is awesome, but you will experience more bugs as the fast builds are still not going to be super stable. I mean, they'll be somewhat stable, but they won't be super. So then we're going to confirm that. It's going to say, let's be clear, the program isn't for the faint of heart and can often lead to bugs and other problems. By signing for this program, you're agreeing to let Microsoft install pre-release software on your PC and collect usage information, because they will collect more telemetry on Insider because they have to see how it works and they have to see where their issues are, where devices are crashing, where they're experiencing issues. So yes, they will see more of that when you're in Insider, but to be honest, there's so many Insiders, I don't really see it an issue. So I'm going to confirm that. One more step to go. Thanks for participating in the Windows Insider program. I need to restart your PC so you can get Insider preview builds. Now, once you reboot your system, you'll go back into Windows Update. It may take 12 to 24 hours to actually receive a build on your device, but if that device was signed up before, you'll probably get a build right away. For me, this device was signed up in the past, so it should get a build right away. And also note that it may not be this easy to sign up if your Microsoft account is not a Windows Insider, because if your account isn't signed up for it, it will make you go to the website and accept the agreement for Windows Insider, and then after that you should be able to go back in and it should let you do it, because that account has to be signed up for Insider on the website itself, and it'll take you to that direction so you can do that. So I'm going to reboot, so I'm going to stop the video, come back and show you me checking for updates, and I'll show you the build. Guys, so that booted up fairly quickly, so we're going to go update security, and we're going to check Windows Update, and hopefully it'll give us an Insider build, and it'll start downloading, and then we can install it and have a beta. of Windows, or should I say a preview build. Now note, there can be issues with these updates. Hopefully we're getting a build, and we're getting some other update, and I don't know what this is. I really, what update is that? I have no clue. It disappeared. Oh, HP development. I don't even know what this is. I'm kind of scared to reboot right now because I've never seen that update on my computer. And in fact, it says May 2017, and yet it's never done it. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to reboot, but before I reboot, I'm just gonna reboot and I'll tell you guys in a second what that was. I guess just a driver of some sort. An update is being prepared for your device, but it's not quite ready yet. Oh, let's take a screenshot of that. Isn't that nice? Okay, let's retry that. Okay, so while it's retrying, I'm gonna explain a couple things. Now, okay, here it goes. It's going. So pretty much with builds, they're not gonna be yeah, this is what I'm talking about. It's not wanting to update. Okay, that's the point I'm trying to say. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. Okay, so these updates are not perfect. They're gonna have their bugs, they're gonna have glitches, and the good news is if something happens, saying an update messes up your computer, or one of those insider builds, which major build updates, you can go to settings, update and security, go to recovery, and you could go back to the previous version of Windows 10, saying if this version isn't working for you, you can go back to an earlier one. So I'm not going to click that, because obviously I'm not going to go back. Besides, I've not even updated a build, so the button probably wouldn't do anything. It's just useless. But pretty much, you can click this at any time when you're on an insider build and it starts messing up, or saying your program isn't working properly, or saying your computer actually was installing the build and then all of a sudden, like in the middle of the build update, it blue screens at boot up or something, or it bricked the system after updating the build. You could actually boot up to Windows Installation Media, go to Repair Your Computer, and go to Advanced Options, and you can go back to previous build, and that should take you back and fix everything, and then give it time, wait for them to release a build, and then update. Or, for example, saying you don't have installation media and that happens, you could create installation media with the Windows 10 Media Creation Tool, USB, ISOs, and then you could burn those ISOs to a DVD. Or you could just keep shutting your computer off while it boots, or if it blue screens enough times, it should go to Startup Repair. You can go to Advanced Options from there, and you should be able to get that working and get it fixed and roll it back. So hopefully that's just some tips, because there's some tips right there for us, which I don't know why it's giving us that. Let me see. Get to know your new PC. To start with the Tips app. Okay. Well, pretty much, I guess that's probably because we signed up for Insider, but as I said, if something happens majorly and your computer doesn't work right on an Insider build, you can roll back to the earlier build and then wait for there to be a new build, and then when there's a new build released, update to that build. Because I know some computers have issues with some builds. For example, my laptop does not like the November update build. It actually locks up. If you've seen the Windows 10 build challenge videos, it locked up so many times. I had so many freezes. It was just unstable so much. So pretty much not every computer works good with every build. It used to work on this computer, which is the weird thing, and now it doesn't. I guess probably because the drivers got updated, so they're not really working well on the older versions anymore, which is why you should always be on the latest build of Windows 10. Now, you don't have to be on the latest Insider build unless you're on Insider, but if you're just on like Stable Ring, which for example the most stable version of Windows 10 in the Stable Ring is the Creators Update, so if you don't have that, I recommend you guys get that because it works the best. I mean, and it's got the newest features that anyone that gets a computer can have, and it probably works much better, and the drivers work a lot better with more up-to-date stuff. Same with programs, and you're less likely to get exploited or hacked or get viruses through exploits by not having patches. So having updates are very important. Let's go back. Oh, okay. Download. It looks like we're having issues with this build on my computer. I think, I don't know if it's my computer or if there's something wrong with this build, but it's not installing. It keeps failing on my system. I'm guessing there's some sort of issue, and this is what I do. I go to Twitter, and I can look up, let's see, search Windows Insider. And hello, Insiders. For those those who aren't able to download 16288 PC Fast Build, we're investigating the root cause. So it looks like there's actually a problem with the update, and that someone else is having the same problem as me, same error code. So I guess it's just something to do with this build. So keep this in mind. You might get stuck on an older build if your thing isn't wanting to update, for example, like this, but for me it's not really much of an issue because I do have creators update. I'm not already on a insider build. I haven't even gotten a build yet, and it won't update. So I guess Microsoft's gonna fix that issue, but good to know by looking it up that there's a problem with it. But I guess I can't show the installation in this video, but pretty much it's just straightforward. Is what you'll do is it'll download, and then you might have to click install, and then it'll say preparing to install, and then it'll want to restart eventually, and then you just reboot your system. It'll start going through the working on updates. This will take a while. Don't turn off your computer screen. And then after that, you'll get a build after it's done updating, and it will take longer to update than normal cumulative updates because they are major build updates. It's like going from anniversary update to creators update, for example, or any other build to another build. So pretty much, because it's a full build jump and not just a little cumulative update, it does take longer. It's basically like an OS upgrade. It's like a different, newer, upgraded version of Windows 10, and it's like a complete OS upgrade. That's how it upgrades. Because I know if you update or upgrade Windows 8.1 to Windows 10, for example, or Windows 7 to Windows 10, you'd get an upgrading screen. It would take just as long as a build, pretty much. Alright guys, well that's how you sign up for the Insider program and start getting builds and some issues you can experience, which I just experienced one. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoy this, and thanks for watching once again. And hopefully I'll have some newer videos coming up soon when I think of more ideas, and I'm busy in school, so it's kind of hard to make videos all the time now. But I am still making them. Alright guys, bye-bye for now.